Hello, my name is Joseph Martin. Today I'll be conducting the interview. It's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, Joseph. My name is Nilda Gonzalez. Thank you for taking the time to interview me for the financial sales rep position at East Texas Professional Credit Union.
Of course. So let's go ahead and dive right into this interview.
Awesome.
Our first question being, tell me a little bit about yourself.
A little bit about myself. Well, I'm 23 years old. I live here in Longview, Texas. I am currently enrolled at Tyler Junior College as a nursing major, and I fully intend to pursue that in the future.
It's good to hear that you're going into nursing. Very difficult.
Yeah.
With the next question being, tell me some of your strengths.
Some of my strengths: I am well organized. I'm very dedicated and hardworking as an employee.
That's good. So vice versa to this question, what are some of your weaknesses?
I'd say some of my weaknesses go hand in hand with my strengths. Because I'm very hardworking, I tend to pick up extra shifts, work longer hours, and that can also come into play with my personal life and not give me enough time for family or personal time.
It's good to show that hardworking characteristic. Now, tell me about your conflict or challenge you faced at work and in education and how you dealt with it.
I'd say I face with conflict or pressure situations all the time at my current employment at a bank as well. Just because with members, as you know, working at a bank yourself, comes complications with accounts. They usually get very stressed, and we have to bring that stress down. By doing so, I just advise to them that I'll speak with them and I'll look over the account. I'll guide them to a manager so that way they can speak to more than one person and get understand of the gist of the account that we're looking at and what the issue may be. I also do apologize in the company always, just so that they can feel that it's not a personal attack and they are more than welcome and they are understood when they feel stressed themselves.
Nice to see that you keep it professional. Now, our last question being to this interview, how do you deal with pressure or stressful situations?
I'd say myself, I deal with stress or pressure situations by just taking a moment to analyze the situation itself, realize where each party could have gone wrong, and just compromising, coming to consideration of the other and compromising at an endpoint. And if anything, just allowing the endpoint to just be walking away from each other and coming back when we're both in a better position, wherever that may be, whether that may be in workplace or home life.
It's very good to hear. Now, I don't have any more questions for you. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, actually, Joseph, I would have some questions about the position, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Yeah. So, what would the job task entail for a day-to-day basis?
Since you applied for the financial advisor position, from the day-to-day challenges or tasks you'll be doing is basically going to the members who are asking to open an account or even get a loan with us here at SPCH.
That's awesome. That seems like a fun and work environment, something that I'd love to do.
It's great to hear.
I also have another question about your hours. How would that look?
Depending on your flexibility, since you're applying for a full-time position here at ETBCU, the hours go from 8 to 5 generally, and we hope that you can fill that role in.
I would, and I would be so happy to. Well,
Great.
Thank you for taking the time to interview me today.
Of course. Thank you for coming in.
Nice to meet you. You have a great day.